Yeah.
So we don't have to go all the way back to the beginning. We'll just continue where we left off.
Yeah.
The first part was kept?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, so I think that
good.
part is fine. So that's good. What we got is
Good.
Okay.
so.
Anytime you're ready, then.
Okay, great. So you trained at the center, and what has the experience been like training and teaching there and working with Jermaine Okoni?
First, I don't know if we talked about it one day. I met Germain at Mudra Afrique when I was sent by my country to learn dance for the opening of dance department in my country in the university. And then I learned all kind of dance, ballet, modern, Maltagram, Limon, all kind of dance, you know, from Isadora, all things, and our traditional dance and German Akoni technique. And that Pan-African school was closed because of the lack of money. The African countries were supposed to contribute, but they didn't do it, and the class was closed. Opened in 1977, closed in 1984 officially, but it was closed in 1983. And Germain moved in Europe. I stayed in Senegal working 2 years, and in 1985 I go back in my country. And when she opened that school with her husband, Helmut Vogt, they called me since 2001, and each time I go where there is when there is a session, workshop, and the creation for spectacle, and I know I master his technique, and I worked a long time with her, and now I assist her in teaching, in direction, artistic direction, and choreography. And every time when she has something, she make me, he has confidence of me, and she gives me many work to do because I know the philosophy of work, and I know also what kind of aesthetic she wants, all things. And like experience is a good experience because at Mudra we didn't learn only dancing. We have all things. We had yoga, tai chi, theater, music, all things, drumming, and dancing, all kind of dance, jazz, all kind of, even Indian dance. We have visitor come. We got like how is it called again? L'étoile de.
Stars?
Non, l'étoile de Evelyn Eley. La dame. Judith Jamison taught us class there. Maurice Béjart, people from Bolcho, the star from there. We got all kind of.
What is it like working with dancers from all over the world?
Yeah, it's a good experience because they allow us to appreciate what Germain taught us. Because everyone said before, African born with dancing, rhythm, and other people know. But Germain was the first people who said, even in the traditional time, people was learning dancing. And now we saw it because when we work with people come from abroad, we can appreciate that reality. And in our countries, in Africa, you find people who don't know how to dance. They dance from a tribe, or even the cabaret dance. They don't know. Sometimes you can invite people to dance. He said, you know, that's the kind of dance I don't know. That means he didn't learn that kind of dance.
Growing up.
Yeah, and it was like a blockage. It was like a barrier to develop dance, and from that we can now know we have to develop it to improve that. And she's also the first who find the common characteristic of dance from Africa, movement like undulation, like pulsation, contraction, all that kind of dance you can find. Because of if you don't know how to dance traditional dance, you can go in by learning the German Akoni method, because you find all kind of movement that prepare your body to go in. The same for us also, to go through the modern Western or thing, by her technique you come through also. And it's a good experience. Now I have many opportunity to teach everywhere, and I see what is the importance of it.
So the piece that you guys have performed here at Mini Hall is Waktan.
Waktan.
Can you tell me what the inspiration behind the piece is and what it means for you personally?
Personally, personally, I can say things, other things besides what Germain and Patrick think or thought about it, because when they are kind of work, we talk about, we discuss before and after the work began. Waktan means talking, discussion, debate in Wolof. But what kind of debate? Especially debate from political or government people in Africa, because they talk a lot, but the situation don't change. And you don't know what they are doing there. When they talk there with the journalists, you have some information. But when you receive that information, it's not matching with what you are seeing, what is your life problems. They don't solve problem. It's like satire for them, but for us, it's also a kind to say, we have to do something to make them change, because we can't continue that kind of thing. And there is many things inside, because they work it in the way of abstraction. You saw the people on the table, they were only one woman, but the woman was leading the man. If you don't pay attention, you can't see that particularity of message. That means also in the world, you have three powers. You are money, you are power, and you are sex. That's three powers in the world. That's kind of German synthesize that idea to show how the world is working. And when you observe, even here where you want, you'll see that it's true everywhere. Yeah, there is many small things you can have all if you put it all in association in a coherent way to understand very well. There are many things.
How are the arts supported by the government in Senegal and in sort of support of music education and arts education for children?
Yeah, that's a problem. Germaine now is doing it in the center. She's opening the center to kids, but nobody pay for that. She has to find money from Western, from here, from many organizations that gives money, and each year it's the same process to begin at zero, and you continue. In Africa, people has not yet the attention to that kind of work. It's why I was talking with you. I said here people are going in advance because you are working for the university, but you organize the World Series, but you pay attention to kids. We are showing peace to the kids. We were supposed to show only to the university people. You see, that's kind of taking education from the low level, and that kind of kids, when they grow, they be much open because the education don't comes only with instruction. There are many things, para knowledge, who give people to be more smart, more open in the world and to understand many things. And dance make people to be free in the mind, because sometimes the education block the spontaneity, and the spontaneity, when you don't have that, you are not free, you're in your psychology, and that also block your brain. But people, there are people who know that. Now they are recommending people to make sport, to do dancing, but there are also a great majority who didn't understand, not yet.
Well, thank you so much for
You're
taking
welcome.
the time today. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
very much. I
Thank you to
really
you too.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.